The point is this: the Pop Smoke killer who did an interview with Adam. It's not something that I kind of love. I don't like it at all, actually. I'm actually even more disinterested because I'm hearing that he possibly was paid. However, I can't be a hypocrite and say I'm not also intrigued by the information that I've wondered about for a long time. What the fuck really happened? How the fuck 4 dudes get into a house? They knew the exact door to hit. They knew the exact time the person, Pop Smoke, the guy who had the money, was the most lacking. They went through the right door, the right time. He's the only one who got shot. Nobody else got shot. And that has been like one of those things that kind of, it plagues you in terms of questioning. Now, sometimes we get all those details seemingly in the court process. Like, for example, with X, I think we got all the information that we would ever need to hear through the court process. Like, through, obviously there was a cooperant there, and he spelled out the whole thing, but the detectives told us what they found out, this, that, and third, and bro, a lot of people understand. There's no question that we would have or need to have for the guys who killed X. But in this Pop Smoke thing, it was always interesting because apparently half of the people who ran into that house were minors. And because they were minors, we didn't hear too much about the case or know their identities. So we're left speculating on what happened. Did he get backdoored? Did a girl set him up? Is it because he had a party at the crib? Did he post the fucking thing at the door that showed did he post like some shit that showed the address of where they were staying? How did they know? Was it a hit from somebody from New York? We hear that like after he got shot, the first 911 call came from New York. It's all type of shit we've been. So really there is some intrigue in just trying to find the truth, and finding the truth to a lot of these situations is a path to, understanding and accepting and even mourning and grieving over the death of someone that you either liked or even you was a fan of. So one of the guys who was involved in the murder has gotten out. His name's Blockstar. Adam 22 of No Jumper. He did an interview with him. And again, I said earlier on the stream, which I still stand by, I do think this sets a dangerous precedence that puts me in a hot spot too, because, put it like this, like in chat, I very well know this. If I start offering interviews for everybody who kicks in somebody's door and people feel like Akademiks interview could get them from A to B, there's going to be more people that kick in niggas' doors. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you start interviewing killers of rappers and you're a rap outlet, you almost give the green light to people. Yo, like people are ready. They'll kill a rapper to get some stripes in their hood or some whatever. People, if they think, oh shit, I could have a career after this because I smoked a rapper who claimed he's tough, you might encourage. I'm not saying it's a direct correlation, but because we are rap media, I do think we have some type of duty to try to insulate the people who are rappers, right? Like we don't want to, like for example, we wouldn't be like, hey, listen, everybody go check, like we wouldn't announce how rappers would be lacking because that would just be irresponsible. So I kind of relate that to interviewing people who have killed rappers who aren't public figures. This kid is not a public figure. He's not a rapper. It's not like Quando Rondo and Lil Tim and King Von shit. It's none of that. This is some kid who was just going around kicking down doors trying to rob people. Here's more additional reasons why I wouldn't do it. And again, Adam did do it, but that's him making his own decision. And also, I am wondering how New York is going to take it. First of all, my headquarters is based in New Jersey, 3 minutes away from a tunnel that leads into Manhattan. That's where my headquarters is at. It's a hop and a skip away. Now, I don't know if New York is like LA or like some other places, like let's say Atlanta. I guess Atlanta, if one of their major rappers was killed, they would all band together. But I know what Pop Smoke meant to a lot of people, that I wouldn't be interested in interviewing this killer. Honestly. Right? Now, Adam, and I don't think the West Coast appreciates Pop Smoke that like how people on the East Coast do. So maybe that's why we probably have a different perspective. Like, Pop Smoke was going to be the guy. Like, I'm telling you, in the lineage of people who ran New York with an iron fist, Pop Smoke was going to be the guy. There's nobody comparable, no one close. He was gonna run New York like no one else. If you're familiar with the drill movement, even as it moves to Bronx, you understand that, but you also understand what his death has done for the entire ecosphere. It's decimated a lot of things. He was gonna bring New York drill commercially. You know how Dirk brought a lot of that Chicago drill shit commercially? He was gonna bring it commercially for New York. So he does mean a lot. And those reasons, I'm like, yeah, I really want to hear from this guy. Or really, I think he tried to leverage the fact that we had posted that he got out of jail. He tried to leverage it against Adam. He's like, yo, Adam, Ak want to interview with us, and he's offering some money just to try to get more money. And Adam hit me, was like, Ak, wait, are you bidding on getting this guy's interview? And I'm like, yo, Adam, I wouldn't pay this motherfucker a coin. Now, I say all that to say, whatever Adam paid him, it is what it is. You can judge Adam if you want. Again, not the move I would have made, but I'm not going to sit here and fucking violate over it. Anyway, he did do an interview. I don't know if I should play it, if I'm like feeding into this, and I'm a hypocrite on my own words if I play it. And maybe I should probably just paraphrase. I did watch it. But also, I did look at it from this angle. And also on a business level, I don't even know if it's a smart move for Adam. I don't think there's a bunch of New York rappers that's going to want to come up to your platform after you just interviewed the killer of their beloved figure. I just don't think so. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I've been wrong on some of these things a lot of times. People usually don't care. But I don't know. Okay? Somebody said interview. No, I've been waiting to interview Mike D. Mike D promised to interview. I'll definitely interview Mike D. Whenever Mike D wants to speak, he could talk to me. But I'm just not trying to, Like, there's certain parts of the interview the dude was like, yeah, I'm not sorry about it. It's like, yeah, I wish it could have went different, but I ain't sorry about it. It's like, yeah, that nigga rapped about killing. I was just like, now, granted, I don't want to be some soft cupcake pussy who's like, oh, okay, I'm just in my feelings because Pop Smoke died and I like his music, when he himself rapped about murder himself. But there's a tint to this. I'm a hip hop media outlet. Okay? I'm a hip hop media outlet, right? So it does matter, right? I'm not just a random media outlet that just look at violence as violence. I'm a hip hop media outlet that has promoted the brands of people like Pop Smoke. I've supported his rise. I've done that. You get what I'm saying? It's not just I'm News at 7 that just treats everything as everything. We're hip hop. Okay. Yeah, and I'm seeing a bunch of people say don't play it. Yeah, I'm not about to play it. Essentially, what he did say, I'll just give you like the breakdown, a little paraphrasing. He wouldn't give too much information. He kind of intimated that maybe he wasn't a trigger man